Hey, what's up? I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to install LinuxFX. This is one of the newer versions of Linux. This is supposed to be a transition from Windows users that want to go ahead and get started using Linux. So this is a Windows Linux Windows. It doesn't matter the way you call it. It's the same thing. I mean, it looks like Windows, but it's Linux, but then it's Linux, but then it's Windows at the same time, and it's just amazing, though. You know, they were able to go ahead and put these two together, and this is the main page right here. I'll go ahead and put the description that way you can go ahead and download it. And this video is going to be divided into two parts. It's going to be the installation on VMware, as well as the I'll go through the quick features of what you can do, and that way you can see and kind of get the feel of the way it looks. But it looks identical to Windows 10, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is my VMware, and let's go ahead and power on this machine right now. And this is the way it's gonna look, okay? Okay, this is just loading up the operating system. It's not even installing yet, but it's gonna go ahead and give us the option to do so in a second. Okay, if you're trying to install this on VMware, or if you're trying to install it from a flash drive, it's gonna go ahead and give you this prompt right here. So let's just go ahead and try to get the let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get next, English, next. Okay, right here where it says install Windows FX, you can go ahead and change to all of these languages, and you can go ahead and just pick any random location right here. You know, you can do any location in the world to go ahead and adjust to your time zone. And you go ahead and click next right there, your keyboard, next. So as you can see, the installation is really straightforward. Nothing out of this world or anything. Okay, right here, Windows installer. Let's go ahead and do manual partitioning. I'm sorry. Let's go and do erase disk. And then right here, you're gonna go ahead and put your name, then just put any password. You confirm the password. That's the password that you're gonna go ahead and use to log in after you install it. And install now. Okay, and the installation has actually just started. So as you can see, to go ahead and start doing the installation, it's really easy. A lot of simplicity and very straightforward. Nothing out of this world. It's just really easy. So it's gonna go ahead and take, depending on your processor and the specs of your machine that you're installing this, it could take anywhere between 10 to probably 15 minutes, but the installation of this particular Linux distribution is actually pretty fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a little bit of time. Alrighty, so the Windows LinuxFX operating system has just finished installing. So you're gonna go ahead and get this prompt to go ahead and enter your password, the one that you picked during the installation process. So go ahead and do so. And okay, if by any chance you're installing this on VMware and you see your image a little smaller, your desktop smaller, just go ahead and click the start button right there, and then you're gonna go where it says, give me 1 second, that way you can go ahead and adjust your drivers. You're gonna go ahead and go where it says preferences, and you're gonna go where it says display. and that's where you're gonna go ahead and adjust the because you're probably gonna right when you get it, it's gonna look like this right when you install this. So just just play around with the resolution there depending on your graphics card. It's gonna just choose the one that looks the best. Okay. All right, so that's that right there. All right, and okay, so this is the environment right here for Windows Linux FX 10. That's the official name of this operating system. It's Linux FX 10. And right here you have your Windows start button right there. And I'll just go ahead and kind of go through a quick overview of everything that you have here, okay? All right, so right here you have on top you have your search box right there. And one thing that you do still have is your terminal, your Linux terminal, where you can go ahead and still use all of your Linux commands, which that's really useful. All right, so that's the from top to bottom you have your search box right there, and then all applications. This is where you can see all of your applications installed right here. And then from bottom you have your accessories. This is everything that comes with this operating system right here. You have your text editor, as you can see right there. Okay. Accessories, games. You have you can go ahead and install Steam, graphics, document scanner, document viewer, image manipulation program, image viewer right there. Inkscape, which is a great program. It's sort of like Photoshop, but this is open source. Internet, you have AnyDesk, you have your Citrix receiver, and you have these two web browsers that come by default. You have Google Chrome and Firefox. You also have your remote desktop client. You have these right there as well. Skype, TeamViewer. This is absolutely great. This is a great operating system. I'm actually in love with this operating system. It has, you go ahead and install this Linux. This is an official Linux distribution, but it looks identical like Windows 10. And look at that. You have Firefox, you have Google Chrome, you have Skype, you have TeamViewer, this is your BitTorrent, and you have Zoom as well. And then right here on the Office, you have the a couple of programs right here. Your Excel. It's not the official Microsoft Excel, but this is the version that comes with it, which is only Office, which spreadsheet, which is pretty much identical. Look at that. That is, you can really even tell the difference to Excel right there. So that's the one that comes built in with this operating system. Okay, so we were right here. You have the PowerPoint version of free only Office, and Word as well. Programming, you have access to Visual Studio coding, sound and video. You have Audacity, Kodi, Rhythmbox, Simple Screen Recorder. You can go ahead and record your screen as well. So let's go see what that's all about. And all of these right here. This is where you can go ahead and select the your settings of what you want to go ahead and record, and that's great right there. Sound and video, you have VLC Media Player, another great program, and Universal Access. You have Magnus, Administration. You have all of these. Preferences. So let's see here. Look at that. Screensaver, you can go ahead and change your your screen saver. You can go ahead and customize it as well. And say here, preferences, backgrounds. Okay, let's go ahead and change the background. You have probably about 20 different backgrounds. You can see that. That's just the basic one. You have this one as well. These are all built in with this operating system right here. That right there. That's. Let's see here. And I like this one right here. I'll just go ahead and put that one right there. All right. So where were we? You have preferences. You have where you can go ahead and adjust your display effects right here. You can go ahead and customize, the way it looks, like the colors and everything. Your Windows effects in dialog boxes, effects in menus, effects styles. So that's about it right there. Places. Oh, one more thing. That's a thing that's very, very cool. It's this one right here, which will be compared to the Microsoft version of Windows 10. You have sort of like the App Store, like the Microsoft App Store, and you can go ahead and download all of these right here. These are the ones that you already have installed, and you can go ahead and just look for these. For example, audio and video. These will be like all of the applications that you can go ahead in the audio and video section there, and communication and news as well. These will be, you have like FileZilla, start syncing, Telegram, Wireshark, and let's say that you want to go ahead and get some of these. The only thing you do is double click on them. You click install. You can go ahead and, as you can see right there, license is free. All of these apps right there are totally free. You don't need no account or anything. As long as you're logged in into this Windows Linux operating system environment, you're allowed to go ahead and download all of these. And that's about it right there, and then I wanted to go ahead and show you pretty much it's more like the feeling of it, because I was actually a little skeptical first when I found out about this operating system. I was like, Linux, but then it looks exactly like Windows, and as you can see, it does look exactly like Windows, but it is an official Linux distribution. So and then right here, which is your Windows Explorer right here, well, Linux Explorer, Windows/Windows vice versa Explorer. And look at that. I couldn't even tell the difference if this was Windows 10 or not. It looks identical to Windows 10. You have your desktop option, your documents, your music, pictures, videos, downloads, file system. It's identical. So that's about it right there. And then right here,
hello,
this guy right
I'm ready to help you.
This will be sort of like the option to Cortana, but this is a different guy right here. So, and it comes with Google Chrome. Look at that, it's already set up. So all set up. So this is the operating system right here. All right. Well, okay, and to go ahead and shut it off, you can go ahead and use the right here over on the right hand side. You have all these options: lock screen, switch user, guest session, log off, suspend, sleep, hibernate, restart, shutdown. Or over here, you have, on your classic menu, you can go ahead and right here you have like the power options right here to suspend, power off, restart, quit, change user, and or you can definitely go ahead and use the terminal and use your commands to go ahead and shut it off. So okay, well, I wanted to go ahead and just the video right here was pretty much intended to see how it looks and pretty much to get a quick overview of what's this operating system. So it is detailed because I wanted to go ahead, there's a lot of people out there that are skeptical as far as probably installing it. So I wanted to go ahead and make it short, but then again, show you exactly what's on this operating system. That way you can go ahead and get the feeling of it. Okay, so okay, I hope this was useful for you, and thanks a lot for watching. I will see you on the next video. Okay.